And we start with breaking news, an apartment fire at North Williams and Northeast Russell. This video from a viewer shows fire crews working to evacuate residents from the upper floors with flames shooting out of that third-story window. KGW's Tim Gordon is there live this afternoon. Tim, what else can you tell us?
Well, Brenda, obviously a very scary situation for residents here at the Unthank Plaza apartments. But the good news we want to share right off the top is that there are no injuries to the residents or firefighters, although firefighters did check out at least one resident for smoke inhalation. Apparently, they are okay. We're going to zoom up and show you what we believe is the epicenter where this fire started up there at that window at the third floor of that apartment there. It's really gutted out, and they're working up there still right now, just mopping up at this point. And down on the floor, you can see some of the stuff that's been thrown out. But this was a fire that really centered on the third floor of the apartments here. So here's what it looked like earlier. Viewer videos you were just showing of firefighters going up the ladders there, breaking out the windows to get into that fire. The first crews arriving here, they saw smoke, then they saw flames coming from the building here in North Portland. Quickly, they called for a second alarm, and then they went to work to knock this fire down. But obviously, a lot of residents at risk here with a lot of smoke in the apartment building. So fire crews went right in to get people out.
And the evacuation of victims is the most important thing to us. So as soon as we could isolate the fire to one room, start the search of the rest of the structure, they were able to get people out pretty quick. There was one person that they did shelter in place. They made sure that their living space was safe, and then they moved on to the rest of the structure.
Yeah, and fire crews really made pretty quick work of this. A lot of them have just cleared out in the last 20 minutes or so. Previously, they were all over the place and the area shut down, but traffic is starting to get by again, and they're still mopping up. Now, one resident tells us that this may have been started by an electric blanket in that apartment. That is unconfirmed information, but obviously investigators going to go to work now and try and figure out exactly what happened, how this fire started. Meanwhile, just a lot of cleanup and disruption for these residents here in North Portland. Brenda, back to you.
Absolutely. As you learn more, we'll pass it along. Tim Gordon live this afternoon. Glad everybody's okay. Thank you.